Hello everyone, and welcome to our Assassin's Creed Valhalla Let's Play. Today we embark upon our journey with Tilting the Balance.
Your turn. She won't talk to me.
Eivor will handle it. Go on.
You've exhausted my friend Abba here, but I'm wide awake. Maybe tell me where Birgit's hiding and let him rest happy.
Never.
Stone-faced and tight-lipped, all for a king who hides like a cowardly vole. Too scared to protect his family and his people. Thirsty?
My husband does what he must for Mercia. How could he do otherwise, knowing that even his closest friends could betray him? Give that traitor Ceolwulf my message. He may win this earthly battle, but the devil has won the war for his soul.
Ceolwulf is a Mercian doing his best to find common footing in this new land. Seems to be the only true Mercian by my reckoning.
I spit on him. Whatever life he makes in Mercia will be built on the graves of the nobles who gave their lives to defend it.
The longer you drag this out, the truer that becomes. We've taken Repton, Tamworth, now Templebroch and Leicester. With each victory, your hope for peace recedes.
Yet Borgred has what you do not. The loyalty of his people. Good men. Faithful men.
Who? The Thanes and Churls of Mercia? No. Only Leofrith remains loyal, and he too will fall.
Yes, goodly Leofrith. He will die defending his king. And win or lose, he will send 100 more of you to hell.
Eivor, your ladyship, do not mind me, only here to count my spoils.
Oh, God!
Out, Ivar. Now.
All right. But if you mean to stay, mind the smell after they finish this.
My God! Get me out of here! Please!
Talk now, and we'll draw you a nice warm bath.
You are asking me to betray my husband. How can I do that?
If you don't, you will betray countless others. In legend, you may be remembered as the king and queen who abandoned their kingdom in its darkest hour. But there will be peace. This is Ceolwulf's promise, and it will be honored. You have my word.
Does the caged bird sing?
Birgit is hiding in an old crypt to the south, where the Alni and Era rivers join.
A crypt? Now tell me this is not a sign from the gods.
It's a long way to carry a king. The three of you must clear a path back to Tamworth. Where can we meet?
Bring him to the bridge at Venonus. It's a straight line through. We'll deal with any trouble there.
The heads were a nice touch. I'm not one for spectacle, but it got her talking.
Spectacle? That's just me.
Maybe God for a musty crypt. It cannot be the dead they're protecting.
Alrighty here, we have arrived at our location. However, we actually need to garner access into this area. As you guys saw, we did have a few gentlemen that were actually watching the front gate, so obviously we don't really want to mess with them. Now in the meantime, we are actually going to scale our way all the way over to the church. As you guys can see, we have a couple of foes that are actually watching the front door. We do need to kill them. We do have a guy over here that's snacking away.
So as if I see him, I can sound the alarm. They might get me, but at least folks will be warned. Might save themselves.
They've been stealing the wool too. The horse will take anything.
Alright, I think we killed all those guys with relative ease there. I think that was probably the best way to go about it. And let's actually enter into the crypt now. As you guys can see, definitely very disgusting down here. You have a gentleman all the way over on the left-hand side. You know, he's having a really, really rough day. He's actually smacking away at some wood. I don't really know what the game plan is there, but it's not really going to matter when we are a master assassin and we do have a sharp serrated blade that we can shove into people's faces. Now, of course, we do need to continue to check out the area over here. It does look like there might be something over there. However, let's continue to investigate just to make sure that we don't miss anything important.
I must be getting close.
Now, we do have this guy all the way over there. Now, it's going to be a little tricky considering that I don't know if we can necessarily get over to him easily. However, what I can do is switch over to this, and we should be able to deal some pretty good damage to him. We have a few more gentlemen all the way over there. We did pick up that key, so obviously that was one of the important aspects that we needed to grab.
No! No, 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 it can't be! Stay back!
That's a bread knife, my lord. Do you mean to butter me?
Stay back! Back, I say! I'll fight you!
If you insist.
You'll have to kill me! The
Luckily for you, it won't come to
mine.
that.
This kingdom is mine! Mine!
Well, anybody that has to say it's theirs probably doesn't truly own it. I'm sure that there's probably other factions that actually have a lot more ability to dictate the rules and regulations of the land. We actually almost took damage there. Let's actually try to get behind him. Obviously, he's got that nasty shield, so obviously I should be able to get a couple of good punches in there. Obviously, wanted to kind of dodge just a little bit, but we do need to break that blocking capabilities that this guy has been using.
Time to go, my lord. We're late for the crowning ceremony.
Awesome. Do you guys think we're going to be the ones getting the crown? That's a trick question. Well, obviously, we are not the ones getting the crown, but that does not mean that we can't ourselves feel like we are prestigious individuals that deserve all the love and affection that people have to offer.
You think you've won? You haven't. Leofrith. I sent him away with orders to destroy you.
Quiet.
The mess you're in, you don't know the half of it. What?
Eivor! This way!
We need to go. Fast.
Right behind you.
They've got the king! Don't let them get past us!
Here we are. Look familiar?
No. No, you godless slugs! You won't get away with this! What the?
Watch out, fool!
Change has come, Burgred. All that remains is a coronation. A witan with the Lords of Mercia.
Burgred, my love!
My lady, are you injured? Did they hurt you?
No, no. I'm fine.
Move along, Lord. Your king awaits.
Your death will come, Danes. Your end was writ the moment you came for me. I have made damn sure of that. The Zealots will know your name soon enough. No matter where you are or how far you travel, they will hunt you down.
Enough of that, you squeaking sparrow.
Let my brother be the lunatic of Tamworth.
Zealots? Who does he mean?
Ignore him. Desperate pleas and prophecies, nothing more.
Walk with me, Wolfkist. We have some time before the ceremony.
Where to?
Nowhere in particular. I only want to celebrate.
Didn't think you were the type.
You have drawn a dark conclusion about me, haven't you? That is all well and good. I've drawn some about you as well.
Are you leading a lamb to slaughter?
See what I mean? Dark. Too dark. You there! Get lost! Sit down. I know I have been a cock, but you are a good fighter. I respect that. Let it be said that Ivar the Boneless considers Eivor a friend.
Who calls you boneless?
Some backrout I killed in Hibernia. Used his guts to shine my spear. Called me boneless because I move like a reed in the wind.
Not because you're always too drunk to plow?
Valhalla. That is where I am bound. I can smell the blood and taste the mead. I will sit beside the High One with my axe in hand.
A fitting end for Ragnarsson.
You would think, eh? Me, Halfdan, we will be there. But Uba... no. I do not think we are chasing the same victory. Not anymore.
What does Abba want?
To grow old and fat on a farm somewhere with little Ubas to chase about.
He wants an heir. It's a common dream.
Not for a warrior. Not for Drengir like us. He was different before. But this place, England, it softened him.
People change, and it may be that you change with them, or you go your separate ways. If it bothers you so much, why not strike out on your own?
Because he is my brother. I love him. And I will do what it takes to drag him back around to my way of thinking. We are warriors, all. And that is to the death.
Outdid myself again. Did I miss the crowning?
Where is my son? We sent word to Repton, but we've had no word, Lord. I suggest we carry on.
You sought me out, old friend. And here I am, standing before the throne from which I reigned not long ago.
You stand before us to accept this Witten's unanimous decision that you are unfit to rule and are hereby deposed. We demand the abdication of your kingdom and your crown to Thane Chairwolf.
Mercia has spoken, Lord. The crown.
Is that you, old friend? Ah, yes, I see it now. Forgive me. The robes of righteousness sit so loosely upon your shoulders. If the heavens mismark me as king, forgive its obscuring light. Amen. Now, where is my crown? Forgive my nerves. Here I am, an upright man who never once learned how to bend the knee. And yet, I shall try. Ah, how simple it is. How easy to kneel without fear and feeling.
He's mocking you, man. I'd kill the fucker.
Worry not, Dane. I shall resign this crown, and this pagan-infested kingdom, and the favours of these two-faced men. But I will do so on my terms. My demands are simple. Firstly, you must...
You fool. Look around you. You have no leverage here. Plead for your life, for it is the only thing these men will grant you.
Yes, yes. Forgive me, I... Do not harm me. I beg of you. Please. I'll go anywhere. Here. I resign it. Here.
Take this lord and his wife to Rome. He is hereby exiled, never to return.
The Witten recognizes King Chairwolf of Mercia, second of his name. A just king, a merciful king. God save the king!
He'd better be worth all this trouble.
Mercian soldiers marching on Repton!
Leofrid.
Loyal to the ugly and the bastard.
Gather what men you have and split them between the north and south gates. That should divide his forces.
Ceolbert is there. Eivor, you must save my son.
You'll come through this, I promise.
I will stay here with Ceolwulf. Go.
They have breached the walls. I must find Ceolbert. Have you seen Ceolbert?
No, but we caught sight of Leofrid fleeing across the river. He was chasing someone.
It has to be Ceolbert. He's the only prize worth taking in this mud sink.
You know, I don't think that was the most intelligent thing that dude could have done, was throwing away his weapon, but nonetheless, we're actually going to get this guy revived here so we can get a little bit more support, and let's actually head down to the bottom section down here, because obviously we have enemy players all over the place, and we actually need to kind of help out as much as we can. But we also really need to kind of get over to our marker. We do have quite a bit of friendlies that are assisting, so I'm not really seeing a whole lot of difficulties that our friendlies can't take care of. Obviously going to sneak up behind this guy, get a really good hit in there, dropping that dude down to the ground because at the end of the day, he doesn't need his head. Alrighty here, so we are closing in on our marker. It looks like about 90 meters away, so obviously not terribly far. We're actually going to continue to work our way all the way over there, and it does look like we actually need to do a little bit of searching at the moment. We do have, it looks like, some booty over here, so obviously going to continue to head all the way down here. Obviously, if we can find some additional treasure to add to our stockpile, it's what we have to do.
Jailbird, he's in trouble.
I won't back down, Leofrith. I will not.
Don't make this harder than it has to be, boy.
Please, you do not want to do this.
Leofrith, let him walk. You answer to me.
I answer to my king. I silence Danes with this.
Lay it by, Leofrith. There's nothing left to fight for. We've stormed Repton. Only a matter of time.
I cannot do that.
Then you will die.
Someone will.
You can't win this, Leofrith. Even if you defeat me, the Ragnarsons have won the day.
I have fought many a day in my time. I'm still standing.
You're slowing.
Bah!
You're a strong-willed thing. Burgred was lucky.
To stand in the way of you and Mercia is my duty. I will die before I yield.
You're finished.
Not yet. Fight me, heathen. Go on, then. End it.
No appeal to your god? Or your king?
I swore an oath to serve Borgred to the death. I fought. I lost. We both know how this goes.
An honorable Thane fighting a dishonorable war.
Burgred abandoned him, betrayed his trust. If I were Leofrith, I'd want to know.
Why rob him of this last glory? A warrior ready to meet his god and bask in his praise. To live will only lead him to shame.
It's not an oath he would keep if he knew the truth.
Then choose. Truth or glory.
You fought well, Leofrith. With honor. You will go to your god, as you are now.
I am ready.
We Norse have a name for men and women with courage like yours. Drenger. I name you one now.
He didn't deserve this.
He chose this. Come, we should get back. Careful, you're injured.
I'm all right, really. A few nicks and cuts from the battle, that's all.
These wounds will heal quickly. You're lucky.
I threw myself at him, Eivor. But he only toyed with me. He knew I couldn't touch him.
You should have stayed hidden, Trailbeard. This wasn't your fight.
It was. It was our fight. Yours, mine, my father's. I had to help.
And you did. You showed courage today. Bravery. You're a boy no longer.
Back there with Leofrith. Why did you see it fit to kill him?
Leofrith was a fighter who knew the cost of war. He died defending an idea he believed in, true or not. There is some honor in that.
I think I understand.
Ceolbert! Look at you! Bloody and battle-worn. Could be chieftain of your own clan with courage like that.
No less than the King of Mercia, brother. One of these days.
And how is my father taking to his new role?
See for yourself.
You're an Oatlinger now. Or Aethling, I think you'd say. Next in line for the throne. It's an honorable title. One that demands good judgment. Be careful who you trust.
My son. Are you well?
Yes, father. Well enough.
He honored you today. Fought bravely against many stalwart foes.
You have my thanks. All of you. And my blessing.
What happens now?
Word of Burgred's deposition will spread quickly. The other kingdoms of England will soon enough know that Mercia has a new king.
The remaining kingdoms of England won't respect your path to power.
Nor will many in my kingdom. Burgred's soldiers will stand tall in the face of this turmoil, all across Mercia, against us.
That we shall remedy soon enough. I am riding for Oxenfordshire directly, to forge an alliance with some thanes there.
Shall I go with you?
Not till I know more. Linger here a while if you can. Strengthen our friendships. I will send for you soon enough.
Sigurd, I would feel better if Ceolbert was away from here until Mercia is more stable. Would you welcome him among your clan?
Do you have a horse, young Atheling?
I do. A young steed called Theobald.
Good. I can ride with you as far as the River Nene. You may find your way from there.
Thank you, Sigurd. This puts my mind at ease.
Be ready for my call, Eivor. It will come.
You and Sigurd make a good pair. The future of England will be pagan from top to bottom. Take this, Wolf-Kissed, as a sign of friendship. And should you call, the brothers Ragnarsson will come.
You honor me, Abba.
See that? Sly bastard trying to win your heart. Well, two can play at that game.
How kind of you, Ivar.
My pleasure. Our friendship is the best thing to come from this mess. Maybe Ceolbert too, the brave little twig.
That's good to hear.